Has the world gone out of its mind? Offer a victory over Moses Ahundabas 13-0 over a has-been, a guy who, even in his prime, was made to order for him because he was susceptible to uppercuts. He was overwhelmed within a minute or two. Tops. White. White got wiped out. Now they're talking about Moses supposes is going to go up against the Usyk, probably one of the greatest heavyweights in history. A man who's fought at cruiserweight, which is basically heavyweight 30 years ago, and fought the giants of today and beat them all with relative ease at most of the time. Now let me tell you something. Moses could be the man. He could have speed, power, and durability, but we don't know because he hasn't been tested. And hard. He has stuff hard. I suspect if they throw him into the lion's den today, the lion will eat him up, take him apart, and maybe ruin him. The English is very, very impatient about having a star. They don't let guys develop, and the guys who don't want to develop are getting greedy. Moses is a very greedy man. He wants the title now. It's not going to work out that way. Now, if he had 7 fights, he has 13 right now, 7 fights, 20 fights altogether. Then he goes in against Usyk, then it's even money. German Franklin, 30, 23-2 with 15 KOs, very durable, good jab, never been stopped. Very, very durable. And has fought in Joshua, has fought uh, the aforementioned Mr. White. Dylan White, who has a good power punch. And in that fight a few years ago, he was hitting him, Jeremiah Franklin, with some shots. That man would give some Moses some rounds, maybe even go the distance. We don't know. It'll be proving that Moses can walk past the fourth or fifth round with a quality heavyweight. Another one, Philippe Herklikov, 19-1 with 14 KOs. Big, powerful heavyweight, one of the giants, very durable, very has a good punch, kind of crude, but would be a good test. If Moses can tire him out, or probably cut him up. He has a bad cut. This last fight, he had a bad cut. But he would be a good fight. That would be a good fight for Moses, I supposes. And he could get roughed up, maybe. We'll see how good he is. Michael Hunter. Third, 24-1 with 17 KOs. One of the top heavyweights and cruiserweights of the past, and a boxer, puncher, who has good wins and would really test the abilities of, and Daryl never stopped. And he's fought Usyk and he's fought everybody. He's a smaller heavyweight, but he would be a good test for Moses, supposes. Richard Torres Jr. The American Hope. A guy, he's a Mexican American. Looks like an Italian to me. Yeah, you know, when you're in the culture long enough, yeah, Italians and Mexicans are interchangeable. You're not doing a lobotomy test, a physiological test. He's a good pressure fighter, good puncher, and he would not be blown away very easily. 13-0 with 11 kills. And it would be an interesting fight, a rough fight. And we'll see how tough Moses is. Alfie Aljabara, 20-1 with 14 KOs. Very tall, good boxer puncher, and had never been stopped. I suspect he would be stopped in this case. But he's a very good fighter. Martin Bocco, 21-2 with 16 KOs. Martin, because he jumps out of a plane and is 100 pounds overweight, gets knocked out and won by Parker. It's understandable. You go up against, it was ridiculous for him to go into the title thing with Hunter. He thought he belonged his own press clippings. You got to be in shape and you got to have your head right on. But if his head is right on, he has fast hands, very durable, and he would be excellent if he's full of power against Moses. Gerard Anderson, 18-1. And the baby would fight the baby at heavyweight. Now that would be a good tune-up right before the title fight. He's a boxer puncher. He failed against the Bacola, but he's a good fighter. And would be a safe fight just before the title shot. That's 7 guys. That's 20 fights before the title shot. You could have him fighting very often. By the time he's ready, that's what should happen. I don't know. I'm going crazy here. Let's see if we can put this online. Here we go. Here we go. What to do? What you do online? Here we go.